Hello, it is Monday. It's a new weekly reading vlog. And friends, oh my god, my hair's basically blonde at the top. That is not what I wanted to say. Friends. We have the Yalk authors. We know what authors are going to be at Yalk. All throughout the day they've been announcing them, and all throughout the day I've been hella distracted because I've just been waiting for the next announcement. There is some amazing names. My top ones that I want to meet this year, this isn't all of them, but my top ones are, of course, Hollyborn and Sarah Bernard. Like, obviously I've got to figure out which ones of their books I actually have signed, because I don't know which ones I have signed because they're always at Yalk. So every year I've always got more signed, but then over like the last 2 years I've acquired more because I've been collecting the arcs as well. It would be great if I could get the arc for A Quiet Kind of Thunder, because then I would have all of Sarah Bernard's arcs and would be able to get them all signed, but no one apparently has it to trade, which makes me sad. Anyway, so Hollyborn, Sarah Bernard are obvious for me. Alice Oseman, which, perfect timing because today, look what arrived. Now, I usually hate movie TV show covers, but I love these two. They are precious and should be protected at all costs. They are adorable and I wanted it. And if you look on the spine, look at him. Oh, I'm so excited. I really hope they do all 4, well, 5 when the 5th volume comes out. I really hope they do all of the volumes with this cover, but I'm also now worried that volume 5 will only come out with this sort of cover. I'm hoping they don't do that, but we'll see. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this signed because of course I am. Of course I am. And then also Bridget Kemmerer, which is perfect because I need to get some more books signed. Then there's Neil Schusterman. So I got the Fairy Loot set, which is due to ship in like May, June time. So everyone should have them before Yalk. However, I'm not taking them. 1, because they are not being damaged or risking being damaged. And 2, they are already signed, so I'm not fussed about those being personalised. However, I will be taking my paperbacks, and I think me and Catherine are going to buddy read Dry in June, because I've not read that yet and it sounds amazing and I want to go get that signed, as long as there's not a limit. And if there's a limit on 2 books, I'm going to be not happy, because he literally has a trilogy, which is 3. Anyway, so they're my main ones. There are others as well. Obviously, this is me. Of course, there are others. There's also Melinda Salisbury, which is great because I really want to get Hold Back the Tide signed, because I have all her other books signed and personalised already. That's the only one I don't have signed and personalised. And I loved that one. I think that might be my favourite Melinda Salisbury book so far. So yeah, there's been some honestly amazing authors announced. Oh my god, I've just realised I do have a Kiara Smith book, The Falling in Love montage. Well, that's going on my list for June to read. So yeah, today has been a whole thing of everyone like getting super excited about Yalk, and was talking in Spoopsy's Patreon Discord, and I also tweeted there are going to be a lot of people going to Yalk this year that have never been before and don't really know how it all works, and like especially how like the whole LFCC and Yalk work. I class myself as a Yalk veteran. I know a lot of Yalk veterans, so I'm not anything special. I'm not saying I'm anything special. There is a lot of people that are Yalk veterans that I know. However, I will brag till the sun comes home on my organisation and planning skills where Yalk and LFCC are concerned. So And I feel like I can answer most questions about it, like from experience from the 4 years I've been. So watch out in May if you are like worried about anything or have any like questions that you want answered by someone who's been before, because I am going to be doing a video on like a beginners for Yalk sort of thing, and I'm really excited about it. Like talking about it tonight has just made me even more excited to do that video, because I love Yalk. I love all Comic-Cons, but Yalk is just something else, because you don't have to do the Comic-Con. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to start babbling about that. Let's talk books. So today I got some other book mail from Del Rey, and I am so excited for this. Now this comes out on the 10th of May. I am actually going to be on the blog tour on the 20th of May, and it is Star Wars Brotherhood by Chen. Now, I did not realise I was getting a hardback of this, and I haven't actually looked. Oh, it's just like black and gold, which is still nice. I didn't know we was getting hardbacks of this. I genuinely thought this was going to be a paperback or an ARC paperback. So when I opened it and saw a hardback, I squealed. Literally squealed. I'm so excited to read this. So this is set at the very beginning of the Clone Wars. So it's sort of like as Attack of the Clones is ending, like the film, and like Clone Wars, like the TV show, I think. There's no like talk of Ahsoka in the press release. So I'm imagining that this is literally the very beginning of the Clone Wars. So like we're talking the end of Attack of the Clones, but before Revenge of the Sith. So before he has Ahsoka as a Padawan, like Anakin. But I am so unbelievably excited for this. And thank you so much, Del Rey, for sending me this and for putting me on the blog tour. I'm so excited. I actually forgot to put this into my May TBR, because I was shocked that I forgot to put a book on my TBR video. No, we're not. No, we're not. But it's fine. It's fine. I've written it in my planner. I know I'm reading this. But I'm really excited, because you know what I'm like with Star Wars. I love it so much. So yeah, that was the other book mail. And then reading wise, I'm actually really happy with my progress today. So I actually didn't get as much read of this one as I wanted to. So I started A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the first book in the Flesh and Fire series, which is the prequel series to the Blood and Ash series. Can get a bit confusing, but I've heard the best place to read this is after the third book in the Blood and Ash series, so after Crown of Gilded Bones. So that's what I'm doing. And I read the first 251 pages. I have got the audiobook for this, and I've been listening to the audiobook while working today, but then sort of gave up on it because that's when Yalk started announcing authors, and I was just getting too distracted with talking about it and also whilst trying to work. So I ended up just like stopping it for the day. So I didn't get as much of this read as I would have liked to. I think I have 8 hours left of the audiobook. So I'm going to try and read as much as I can tomorrow. But I don't know if I'll get to finish it tomorrow. We'll see. So there was that. I'm still happy with my progress on that. I'm like 38% through. So there's still good progress. And then Ro did some Patreon sprints tonight, and I started reading City of Fallen Angels, and I am basically halfway through. So I'm really happy with my progress on this. I actually forgot that this one is essentially Simon's book. Like, this focuses a lot on Simon, and I'm here for it, but also I forgot how much he really annoys me with a certain thing in this book. I have not actually tabbed as much as I have in other books, but I think it's because it very much feels like a first book in the series, so there's not as much to like talk about and discuss with this one. So I feel like the live show for this is going to be a bit shorter because there's not as much in this one, whereas I imagine that the next book, City of Lost Souls, is going to be there's going to be a lot to talk about. But I'm really enjoying my reread. And I'm really happy I got halfway through. I mean, ideally, not realistically, but ideally, I would like to finish both of these tomorrow. But that's not going to happen. I reckon I can get... I could probably finish this tomorrow from, like, listening to it while I work, and then I'm on Lisa's sprints tomorrow, so I could probably easily get this finished tomorrow. So I might just make this my full mission for tomorrow, and then Wednesday try and finish this, because then I've got Thursday, Friday and Saturday to read Blood Promise, which I don't think it will take me that long to read Blood Promise because I do have the audiobook as well. So I'm very happy with my progress tonight. I also, it's my 2-year booktube anniversary, and I actually meant to say something yesterday when I was filming my clip for my vlog that went up today, and I completely forgot because this is me. So I am going to quickly tweet because I want to tweet before the end of the day, and I've not got long left because I think it's almost 11 p.m. So I am going to tweet, but I just wanted to be all sappy for a minute and just say thank you to everyone that has, like, watched my videos, liked my videos, commented on my videos in the last 2 years, because honestly, I bloody love doing this. It literally the best decision I made over lockdown, because it was literally a lockdown decision. I missed filming from when I used to have YouTube years ago, and I was getting really into reading again, and honestly making this booktube was the best thing I decided to do. So sappiness over. I just wanted to say thank you. But yeah, I am gonna go to bed now. I literally got 3 hours and 38 minutes sleep last night. I have a sleep app, and it doesn't surprise me that that's how little sleep I got. I had 2 coffees and a tea today, and that was not enough caffeine, but I know if I'd had more, I wouldn't be sleeping at all tonight. So I stuck with just those. And now I'm going to go and attempt to get a reasonably okay night's sleep. So wish me luck, even though by the time this goes up, it won't matter. But to be fair, I always need luck with sleeping because sleep hates me. But anyway, I've been talking for far too long, so I'm going to go, because otherwise this vlog is going to end up being like half an hour long before I even get on the second day of the week. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. It's very late, so I'm literally going to make this a really quick update before I go to bed. But I made such good progress today. I'm feeling so confident about my TBR now, considering I was like proper struggling. So I finished A Shadow in the Ember today. I love this so much. This was amazing. So this is the prequel. I think I've already said this. This is the prequel to the Blood and Ash series. I don't know exactly how far back in the past this is, but it's centuries. It's centuries. I know that much. Maybe even millennia. And I wasn't sure if I would like this, because it's not the same characters, but this was a 5-star. I fell in love with the characters in this. Sarah was amazing. Ash was everything. And I'm so happy. This was also the last book on my Magical Readathon TBR, which was for, I'm pretty sure the lesson was Demonology, which the prompt was read a book with shadow in the title. A Shadow in the Ember. I've also logged this for Realmathon as well, because it's fantasy romance, so I get extra points for that. but I loved this so much, so I'm very happy right now. And then I was on Lisa Sprints with Liv and Jem, and I read more of City of Fallen Angels. I was kind of hoping I could have finished it, and I was so close. I've got 91 pages left, but I still read a good old chunk, so I'm still happy with my progress. I've tabbed a fair amount, and I'm really loving this. As I've been reading, I've been remembering exactly what happens in this one. We're introduced to a new character in this one, actually a couple more characters. There's a couple of reveals. There is a lot of foreshadowing to something that happens at the end of this series, which you won't know what it is if you haven't read it before, but on a reread, every single time I'm like, hey, I see what you're doing there, Cassie. Obviously I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil anything, but there is something in this that's mentioned a couple of times, and yeah, it's just a bit of a foreshadowing to something that's going to happen, and I love it. So one thing about this book is the one that Alec kind of annoys me in, because he is acting like a child in it in parts, but it's fine. Really enjoying my reread so much, and I am going to finish this tomorrow. I'm finishing this tomorrow because I've only got 91 pages, and then that means I can start Blood Promise. I am also going to start an audiobook tomorrow while I work, because obviously I finished Shadow in the Ember, and I've got Eurovision-a-thon books that are on audio, so I'll probably do one of the Julie Kaplan books because all of them are audio on Scribd, so I think I'm going to do that. But I am very, very happy with my progress right now, like so happy. And I feel really good. I had a laugh tonight. It was such a fun live, like reading sprints with the girls, and laughed a lot. But now I'm going to go to bed, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday. It is not actually that late. It's only just like 9 o'clock, but I am so tired. I've had like 3 nights of not falling asleep till like way past 2 o'clock. So I'm very tired. But I have reading updates. I finished 2 books today. Actually, let me rephrase. I have finished a book and then started a book and finished it. So I finished City of Fallen Angels. I said I would finish it today. It was only 91 pages that I had left. 5 stars, obviously. I really love this one. The moment I started reading, I started remembering exactly what happens in this one, because this one is always like a bit of a like blank for me, and I don't know why. But I remember everything that happens in each individual book now. Like, I remember exactly what happens in City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire, and I'm so ready. So ready. So yeah, I love this so much. I didn't tab too much more, and do you know what? I hardly annotated this one because I just got so into reading. But I did write like 1.5 pages of notes for the live show, so that's fine. And then I also read The Little Cafe in Copenhagen by Julie Kaplan. I listened to the audiobook of this all day, and oh my god, this was so good. This was a 5-star, and this is the 3rd Julie Kaplan book I have read. The first 2 were 4 stars. This one was a 5. This has been my favourite so far. I adore this one. I felt like I connected more with the characters in this one, and it felt a bit more realistic as well. Like, they're contemporary romance, but the other 2 I've read just didn't seem as realistic, whereas this one did. And it felt like this is the sort of thing that could happen to people in real life, like meeting someone, and it just felt really cute. And there was like, within the first like few chapters, there was a Star Wars comment and a Doctor Who comment, and then there was a whole section where there was like a conversation about Doctor Who as well, and I was like, I'm here for this so much. I loved the characters. I squealed when she met the love interest for the first time, and I loved this so much. I would reread this one again, and I think I'm going to need to get a physical copy because I need it. So yeah, this was for Eurovision-a-thon. This was for Denmark because obviously Copenhagen. So yeah, another Eurovision-a-thon book done. I'm doing better than I thought I would. Oh, actually, this is for France for Eurovision-a-thon. Because, and you might be thinking, but Cassandra Clare is American. Yes, but for a time, she lived in France. I think during her childhood, she lived in a few places. So yeah, this counts for France. So I'm very happy with this. Julie Kaplan does have a book set in France, but I wasn't expecting to get through these books so quickly. So I just used this because it was already on my TBR. I would say I'd say France for next year's Eurovision-a-thon, but let's be real, I'm going to just devour all of Julie Kaplan's books at this point, so it's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm really happy with my progress. I really wanted to start Blood Promise tonight, but do you know what? I am so tired that I just feel like I'm not going to focus on it. So I'm not going to. I'm going to do this one tomorrow. Audiobook wise, tomorrow I might start another Julie Kaplan one because they're all on Scribd, which is awesome. 2 of them are on Kindle Unlimited, the Northern Lights Lodge, and I'm not sure what the other one is, but there's only 2 on Kindle Unlimited. But I think all of them are on Scribd as audiobooks, which is perfect for me. So yeah, I'm really happy with my progress today. This is the last book on my April TBR. Like, I know I've got Eurovision-a-thon books, but this is the last book on my actual April TBR, and you don't know how happy that makes me because it is the 27th. I've still got 3 days. I had to remember how many days were in April then. It's been a long day. I had an hour and a half on phone calls in work that could have been emails. So yeah. Hello, it is Thursday. And I started a book today. And also finished a book. Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. I wasn't really tapping much at the beginning. This was so good. This ended up coming out as a 5-star on Corbal, only just. I really enjoyed this one. I think it's because a lot of it is not set in the school. And I don't know, the school just is too boring for me now. But obviously, no spoilers, but Lissa does something in this book. And I'm done with her as a character. Like, there's reasons behind the things she does, but that's not the point. I can't like her now. I'm done. Like, I wasn't a massive fan of her anyway, but now I'm done. I liked Rose a lot more in this book. I feel like Rose had some good character development. And I literally gasped at one thing. Like, out loud. Like, I didn't see it coming at all, and I was just like, oh, what? But it was so good, and I'm so glad I finally read it, and I'm glad I left this book till last as well. I just knocked my ear with the book, and I can't tell if I've given myself a paper cut right on my piercing or not. Ow. That really hurt. Oh. I think it's okay. Ow. Yeah. I'm really excited to talk about this in the live show on Liv's channel because I think it's going to be a really good talk. I have theories, and I think they're pretty obvious theories as well, but oh well. This wasn't for any readathons other than like I just like shoved it on Realmathon. So yeah, that's it. But this was the end of my April TBR. It's the 28th. And I have 2 whole days of, I know I do have a Eurovision-a-thon TBR, but I have 2 whole days of not having to read anything. But I am going to try and read another Julie Kaplan book tomorrow because they make me happy. and they're pretty short on audio, so I think I'm going to do that and squeeze in another book. But I'm going to go look at this because I want to make sure it's okay, because it really hurts right now, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello. It is Friday, and it is, in the UK, bank holiday weekend, because we don't have work on, well, not everyone, but people like me who just have boring office jobs don't have work on Monday. So, long weekend, I'm very excited. Just a really quick update, because Rose gaming live show is starting very soon. So today I read my 19th book of the month, and that's it. I'm done for reading this month. I'm not even going to attempt anything else. I'm going to give myself a break for the last day and a bit. But I read The Little Swiss Ski Chalet by Julie Kaplan. And right, first off, this was a 4-star. This wasn't as, I think this has been my least favourite of all of them so far, and I've read 4 now. So this has been my least favourite of the 4. It was a lot more of a light romance than the others have been. It was a lot more tame. And that wasn't why it got a lower rating. It was because now this is spoilers a little bit. It's not really spoilers for much of the plot, but it's spoilers for something that happens. So like, skip ahead until this hand goes down. So basically, spoilers incoming, the main character's someone close to them has a heart attack. And if I start crying, I'm sorry. Someone close to the main character has a heart attack, and the whole process of her waiting at the hospital and then being told like what needed to be done and everything, and then not knowing, it just brought back a lot of memories from last year with my dad. And yeah, so it just, I was literally wasn't expecting it, and I was literally just sat there sobbing. So yeah, it's sort of like, it was a bit of a trigger for me, which wasn't great. But yeah, so spoilers over. But that was my book for Switzerland for Eurovision-a-thon. So that's another one done for Eurovision-a-thon. And then I got some book mail today. So this was actually an accidental purchase. I put 2 things, a book and something else, in my Amazon basket a few days back, waiting for payday. And then yesterday, when I got paid, I meant to take the book off my basket and put it into my wish list instead. And I forgot, because I was really stressed yesterday, and I just pressed checkout without double checking what was. It's a good thing there wasn't more in that basket, because there's been times where I've had like a lot in the basket, but luckily there was just the 2 things, one thing that I meant to get and then this book, and it is Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. So yeah, I have the sequel to It Happened One Summer now. And also very, very, very exciting book mail. Thank you so much, Simon & Schuster, because I have an arc of The King is Dead by Benjamin Dean. This is Benjamin Dean's YA. It sounds amazing. It literally says, a royal reimagining full of scandalous secrets, rollercoaster romances, and one hell of a mystery. And I'm so excited and so happy I've got an arc of this. So I'm going to be reading this in June, because I've already done my May TBR, but I'm going to be reading this in June, and I'm very excited. So, and there's like a little letter from Benjamin Dean and everything, and it's awesome. So I am now going to go chill. Ro and Jordan are about to do their gaming live show on Patreon, which I'm very excited to see, because I've been missing the last few months. So yeah, and also LFCC are currently announcing people for July, and I'm not ready for these announcements. So I'm going to go have a look at who they're announcing for it. So I will catch up with you probably tomorrow now, but after the live show, I'm probably going to just... I'm probably going to just rewatch Heartstopper because I want to. So I'll catch up with you either later or tomorrow. Yes, it is happening. I am going to rewatch this again. Hello, it is Saturday. This is a really awkward angle. I'm literally just coming in to say I have filmed 4 videos today. 4. I am now gonna go be an adult and I'm gonna clean the oven. When I say clean the oven, like deep clean the oven, because I got some new oven cleaner and I'm so excited to use it. Adult life is not what I thought it'd be. But yeah, I'm so excited to give it a go. And then I am not reading today. I literally have filmed my April TBR, April wrap up. That's it. I'm done with reading for this month. Giving myself a break today as a reading free day. Even though I know I could have squeezed in an audiobook for one of my Eurovision-a-thon books, but I don't care. Having a break. I'm just gonna wrap this vlog up now because I'm not gonna have anything else. I did watch the entire 8 episodes of Heartstopper again last night. Exactly a week since I last watched it. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. I cried more the second time round, especially that scene with Nick in the last episode. Absolute tears. But yeah, I am gonna wrap this vlog up now. I'm really excited because tomorrow is the start of Royal Readathon. I'm so excited. I'm looking at my TBR and I'm like, what do I start with? I don't know what to start with. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I think it's shorter than usual. I'm not sure. I haven't edited any of it yet because I'm a terrible person. But I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.